Jarvisbiker. April Fool's Day 2020. COVID shutdown day 14, 15 for most. So here's a funny thing. I'm waiting for parts. I'm waiting for the floodlight switch for the Goldwing, because the other one fried and welded itself, and ordered it from Electrical Connection 2 days ago. It's in the post office in Jarvis now, here, notified that it was there. Like, how fast is that? So I leave work early because I don't want to be late for the post office closing at 5. I get there at 4:35 and they're already closed. So switch is still inside the post office. So for all the people that are out there that have these essential jobs that they're supposed to go to, and the government goes and closes the freaking post office early, so that now you can't get your stuff. So you're required to get there and do these things, as the post office workers are. But stay open that damn half hour. Let some of the people that normally got time to get there. Now, got to take time off from our essential jobs to get to the friggin' post office because they're closing early. This is bullshit. So, Jarvisbiker is an unhappy person right now, and we will wait and see how that turns out. Okay, so that was the thing. The switch, floodlight switch. I went to push it, turn it on and off the other day, and it was solid. Wouldn't push in, wouldn't push out. And I was like, strange. So finally got 5 minutes. I pulled the dragon wing off, and the little strip here that holds, and then I got in there and pulled this section out and started fiddling with it, putting some contact cleaner in it, stuff like that, and trying it. Just solid, like solid, wouldn't move. So finally I take the screwdriver and I undo the screws and I pull it out, and damn, it's like it's all kind of browny looking in there, and the damn thing's welded, like it's plastic welded to the outside piece that it's supposed to slide against. So I try with the screwdriver to like just break it loose, and it just fell apart. So right in on the computer, Electrical Connection website, I think $36 US. Boom, Bob's your uncle. I got her on order. She's on the way. 2 days it's in the post office. That's fantastic. Like, I hope I never have to go to somebody else now to get anything electrical for this bike, because I'm going to be sorely disappointed in everybody else. And like when I ordered the headlights for this bike from them, the LEDs, they were right back to me the next day, and they were like, hey Wayne, like it's gonna have problems coming across the border unless we ship it this way, and if we ship it this way it's $13 more. And I'm like, yeah, bonus, go ahead. So I said, you know, and they said, okay, well, can we invoice you? And I said, yeah. So I got an invoice, the next morning, and paid it right away, and the package was on the way. It was here in a couple of days. Like, it's fantastic. These guys, like, they're looking after the details, man. That's top shelf service. So the rear camera, I didn't have one of the rubberized mounts on it, and it was shaking, so the video was all shaky. So I only used the video when I was stopped at a light or something from my last ride. And so I got the rubberized one that I normally have on there now, and so we should be all set for video now. And then I had the camera on the helmet plugged in, ready to roll. For 2 days it was plugged in. I get it out, I unplug it, and the battery's dead. Like, damn cables. These USB-C cables, they're like every third one has a problem and doesn't work. So I finally had to go get the newest one I had, this white one, and which I usually use to charge my phone at night. So I'll have to get another one. Hopefully I can find one different color. The white shows up on the video too much. So anyway, I got that charging now. So it's a dead battery on a power pack in my pocket, charging the camera. So that's all we can do. So temperature 46 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's about 7 or 8 Celsius. So this is the new helmet, the IS Max 2, with a handmade microphone. So I took all the other microphone system out and I rebuilt a whole brand new one using leftover Cardo microphones that I had, and building a microphone. So we'll see how the audio is now with this new rig. The other one is that cheap $14 microphone I bought, and that other is my IS-17 helmet, the HJC. That microphone, I like the sound on it. It's very clear and everything, so I'm hoping that this one comes up and is comparable for audio, because this helmet is much quieter than the IS-17. Vultures. So it's 5:47 p.m. It's a Wednesday. So work has been busy, but it has slowed down. But it's busy because there's not as many people, so people are having to do extra stuff. And so we got a couple of young ones at work that are stepping right up, and kind of proud of them. So, and we let them know. I've been telling them I'm pleased with what they're doing, and whether it makes any difference to them or not, I'm telling them anyway. So they seem pleased when they're told. So yeah, so most of the customers, they're understanding that, you know, things are slowed because of it, and, you know, everybody's trying to get everything done, and, you know, everybody's got to be patient. And now we're hearing that some of our customers, their plants, it's starting to get into them, so the virus is there, so, you know, there's going to be a few of them that are going to have to stop and scrub down, I guess, and wait a certain amount of time before they can open back up. But we're pretty much worldwide. We haven't heard much out of Europe. It's pretty well shut down anyway, so they've been pretty quiet. US places, they're still wondering where their stuff is, so we're trying to get everything fulfilled for them. And some of them are changing orders. They don't want their big purchases until, you know, they want to delay for another quarter so that they got more cash in the bank for right now. So, you know, we're accommodating that, because that helps us out to timeline the other ones that are in a hurry for stuff. We can move them up and help them out. But so I was texting with my daughter this morning, and I told her that I was proud of her, and that she was telling me how tough it was and how hard it was, and 90% of the job is just cleaning. And then she said the only thing that we need is she said the dumbasses that come in for nothing into the hospital, they need to go away and go home. Right now they don't need somebody coming in with a hangnail or a bruise, or, you know, a little scratch or a small cut. Like, put some iodine on it and toughen up and look after it at home. We got other people to worry about. You're coming in, you're endangering, especially in hers. They're all sick kids in there. You're jeopardizing those people, those young kids. Like, come on, people, stay the hell away. Don't be going in there. Don't be going anywhere near the place. She's doing everything on her side to stay away from people, missing her kids and everything, and family, and basically living by herself alone until this is over. And she's finding it tough. And, you know, I told her just to keep doing it and get through it, and how proud she's going to be of herself when she comes out the other side and she was successful, and all the people that she's helped. And so, but that's my kid, right? So, you know, I haven't seen her in a few weeks now, and I haven't seen her kids in a few weeks, and I used to go see them every week, and now it's hard for everybody. And, you know, I'm rolling along here, free to roll along here, complaining, and bitching about stuff, and then we got another moto vlogger who's away over in Italy, away from everybody, and he just notified us on Facebook today that his brother-in-law passed away suddenly from results of an aneurysm. Tony Reno. Our condolences, my family to yours. Like, man, I don't know how you can not be torn with this. There's no way for you to come home, and your family's here, and so just let it be known that we acknowledge your hardship, and let us know if there's anything we can do. This community's getting bigger all the time. There's a group of us that talk every day, and there's got to be somebody that somebody knows that's nearby. If those people, your family, need something desperately, you make sure you let somebody know. We'll take care of it somehow for you. This is Cayuga, Ontario. I went to high school just up the road there. Bad night. This heated gear is fantastic. So now they're talking that they're gonna not open everything up for like the whole month of April. It's gonna be another 3-4 weeks before anything happens. So there also talk that they might shut everything down, like just lock it right down for a while, and or make everybody wear masks in public. Okay, but so we'll just have to wait, see what they say. Hopefully it gets over with quicker than I think now they're trying to tell everybody it's going to be a longer time, so they're not anticipating that it'll be a shorter time, and maybe we'll get a surprise and it'll be over with a little quicker, and we need some really warm weather up here to help knock this thing down. These guys that are over in Italy, man, they got, once this is over, they got fantastic roads over there, and the scenic videos that they have are like, they're fantastic. Not like flat cornfields that we got around here. Here's a bend. We got one twist in the road. So the daylight's sticking around a little longer already. We notice it every day, a little bit later. It's helping out the ride. We're not coming back in the dark as much. We can get out a little later before we have to roll home. Nice couch. So I guess the best thing that we can do is try to come up with some different rides to go on by ourselves. And we'll take a picnic. We'll put the chairs in the trailer and a small table, and we'll go out and picnic. I got a little mini barbecue. We can make ourselves a real feast if we want to out on the road. So that might be the thing we have to do. So have to find some good destinations. Get the Princess on here when it gets warm enough. Looks like my headset's died. A hell of a time getting things charged. I must have a bunch of bad cables or a bad charger. I did buy a power bar, a USB power bar, so it has like 2 amp, 1 amp units. There's about, I think, 11 or 12 outlets on it. I need to set up a table and possibly out in the garage, so a shelf to put everything up on and charge it, and cable it up so everything's got its own spot and its own cable, and everything be organized. I think that would be a good thing to do. I need a garden shed. I need something that I can put lawn equipment and the winter snow blower and that kind of stuff. I need a place to put that so that it's not in the way. The snow blower, it could be kept in there, I guess, and only brought out when I need it. The way the snow's been the last few years, it hasn't been really necessary to own one. Maybe once or twice we've had to use it, and then it melted like a couple of days after anyway. So those are the things that need to be done. Now I can build the garden shed. I have no problem doing that. I need I need a nice cement foundation though. I need to drive across somebody else's ground to dig down to put in the gravel and the concrete floor and take the dirt away, obviously. So I'm gonna have to talk to I got a new neighbor on the good side, and nice guy, so maybe I'll have a little talk with him. He's a farm guy too, so he's gonna know that, you know, things necessitate us coming through his way at the back, and dig it up, get it done, get it built, and put all that stuff out there. Maybe run a little power line out there, so I gotta plug in to power the electric start on the snow blower so I can get it fired up without having to push it out to get it out. And then I'll have more room. Can store some of the stuff I got hanging around in the garage that doesn't need to be there. And we'll use it as a so we can use the garage as a place to park the bikes and spin them around and get them all polished up. And you haven't got a lot of room and you're in there all cramped up, it's a pain in the butt. You just don't want to go out and be bothered doing it, because you got to move shit. You got to move stuff, and you got to make room so that you can work on it, and it's too tight. Sun's trying to peek through them clouds. Over in the field there's a spot of sunshine. Probably make it a lot warmer if it was out, but we'll take what we got. It's making us happy. So who have I been watching? I've been watching Cruise Man's Garage. He had a couple of little videos out lately. He's staying in the game. He won't be doing any cruises for a while. We got that all shut down. Memphis Mike's been coming out with a couple of little fun ones. Some how-to. what he's doing. He's got some bird feeders in the backyard. Not quite as exciting as the motorcycle videos out on the Dragon, but okay, we'll take it. It's amusing. Some nice scenery. Those birds are pretty. Have Moto will travel out in New Hampshire. He's been out a couple of times. He's getting her done. He's holding up for the guys that can't get out. And we'll keep rolling for them. Yeah, have Moto. Here's a shout out, man. I hear now the 7 bikers killed last spring. I heard the case, the defense lawyer has submitted a motion to have him released from jail because they're saying that the report, now they're saying that the report says, I'm not saying that the report says that the first rider in the group was over the limit alcohol, he was driving impaired. I don't want to believe that, and I'm waiting, but this guy's trying to get out of jail because of that, saying that the guy was over the center, on the center line, turned around looking at the other bikers, and he was impaired. So they're saying that he was the cause of the accident, which I'm not seeing it, even if dude was impaired. The other dude, the defendant. So, waiting to see whether that scumbag gets out of jail on a technicality. And I guess we wait and see. But have Moto get on that. Let us know if you hear anything. Looks like we got puppies. Hey, puppy. Hey, puppy. Yeah? Dunville Hospital. Yeah, that'd be a tragedy. They let that guy out of jail. I imagine there's a few bullets with that guy's name scratched in it. Challenger. Pizza Hut's open. Last time I was through here, McDonald's, it was like 8 o'clock at night and McDonald's was closed. Yep, still open. Cut her back. The scenic side of town. A snow blower or a lawn tractor, that parts, that's the place to go. Nice little ride Wednesday night. So I think we're good up till Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday it's supposed to rain, of course. And so Friday night we may get an opportunity to have the Princess come out. I'll throw the heated gear on her, and I'll take the, just with the riding suit I should be warm enough. Get her out. Be one with nature. She's been cooped up. She only works a couple of days a week. And it's hard. It's hard. She's not wired that way to sit around. She's wired to go, 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 and be useful. And so the house is immaculately clean anyway, and the laundry's all done. So there are pluses to it, but it's not enough for her. She's gotta be out there going. So another month of this, so once it gets warm we'll be able to go out every night and break her from the monotony, maybe take a day off work here and there and go a little farther, and we'll just have to stay to ourselves. So I got another thing that's in the box with the light switch. I bought a wiring harness for the back audio speakers. The wires keep breaking on these ones and right at the hinge there, so I bought a new electrical connection harness. So we'll get that put in and keep the sound system as best we can. Right now there's only one speaker working on the back, so still heavy. She's cold. The air's so dense when the truck or something goes by, it just hits you like a sledge. So we're heading back west. We're heading back towards home. Just gonna roll along. Enjoy the ride. Tearing the barn down. I think it blew down, now they're knocking it down. Solar farm. That's a lot of solar. I like those better than them damn windmills, but I know they take up a lot more space, but I think they create more jobs. So let's go with that. Best to keep everybody working. Dragway Park, Cayuga. I think it's Toronto Motorsports Park now, or whatever it's called. Used to be Dragway Park. Used to race my bikes there. Oil on the road, nice. Somebody leaking tranny fluid all over the road. Get that crap off. So there they are. Wonder how long before one of them falls down. And then they put these nasty hydro poles up. Can you imagine living on this road and having them put those great big monstrosities up in front of your house? Bad enough the windmills, but then you put them ugly damn things up. Why didn't they put it in the ground? They run all the wires from the windmills over to here, and then they underground, and then they pop it up and put this crap up. It's like half-assed, government run. Pretty little bright sunset. Whoa. That was freaky. The guy was rolling. So I'm interested to hear the sound out of this new microphone setup, so I'm kind of rushing to get home now. That would look really good with a Jarvisbiker insignia floating in it. Missed my breakfast spot. Divine's Restaurant, top shelf, best breakfast around. Check it out if you're local. Alright, so Jarvisbiker saying good night. Make sure to click the like and subscribe and click the little bell to get the notifications when I put out another video, and we'll see you in another day or so.